What is going on, guys? It is WrestleMania here, back with some more news. Join us now as we look at the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know, including, is John Cena's retirement all a ruse? Rest in peace CM Punk's dog Larry? An epic WWE return confirmed? Roman Reigns changed everything? Has a Royal Rumble winner been revealed? John Cena Sr. does not want this wrestler retiring his son. This star is never going to win the world title, and much more. Be sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for daily wrestling videos, and follow us on Facebook for exclusive lists. Now let's do the intro and get straight into our first story. Now, first story looks at an epic WWE return confirmed. Now, our top story today takes a look at the WWE status of the legendary Chris Jericho, as the inaugural WWE Undisputed Champion has once again teased a WWE comeback. This week, Jericho appeared on the Tim Weisenberg show, and Jericho would state that there's exciting projects coming his way, including music and, of course, pro wrestling.
There's always things going on that kind of come across my plate. And it's always cool to see, obviously there's always wrestling stuff and there's music stuff and there's podcast stuff. But when you get some of these other opportunities, like we said, to host a pilot about the cursed Bridgewater Triangle up in your area, that was fun as well, too. So you never know what's going to be coming up for me, but it's always busy. And even this week, the quarantine shows were going to be kind of the end of the year for me. And then another gig came up for me the following week to film some stuff for a show. So it never ends, and things happen, and when they happen quickly. So you just have to be ready to go. But the most important thing is I enjoy all of the stuff that I do. I love all the stuff that I do. And it's always an honor to get a chance to live out these dreams and have these experiences.
But when pushed specifically about a return to the ring, Jericho outright confirmed that he's not retired from wrestling, and he'll see where he ends up.
Well, you never know, man. That's the thing. I'm not done yet, so still figuring out everything, and we'll see where I end up. But I'm pretty sure you'll see me in 2026 in a wrestling ring somewhere.
Jericho returning to WWE is perhaps the worst kept secret in wrestling right now. Jericho and WWE have actively teased his comeback for some time now, and this is the exact month in which Jericho's AEW deal is set to expire. Whilst it's possible that Jericho re-signs with AEW, it doesn't seem likely, as he's appeared to have wrapped up his contractual commitments with the company. Now, in relation to when Jericho could return to WWE television, it's not clear at this point the exact date that his AEW deal expires. We just know it expires this month. Jericho will easily be available for the Royal Rumble in Saudi Arabia in 9 weeks' time, and this of course means that Jericho could be wrestling at WrestleMania 42 in a featured matchup. There have been calls from fans to see Jericho inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame, and him going in alongside names such as Stephanie McMahon and John Cena, two names that he's had established history with, makes a lot of sense. Next up, is the John Cena retirement all a ruse? And last night it surfaced that John Cena was officially advertised for the Raw after WrestleMania 42. The official listings for the show were reportedly only released yesterday, so this has led to speculation that Cena's retirement is just fake and could be working WrestleMania. However, that doesn't appear to be the case. Now, firstly, the advertisement is actually from this year, and for whatever reason, WWE is yet to remove the page from their official website. With that being said, despite this advertisement being incorrect, it's still possible that Cena is a part of WrestleMania next year. Cena is heavily rumored to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame next year, and if this occurs, this means that Cena will appear at WrestleMania in some capacity, and he may appear on the Raw after WrestleMania. This isn't exactly uncommon for Hall of Famers, and due to Cena being one of the biggest names in WWE history, WWE likely wants to present the induction as one of the grandest inductions to date. Does this undermine Cena's retirement run? Well, quite simply no. Cena has made it clear after 2025 he will still be making future television appearances in an ambassador role for WWE. He isn't simply going away because he's retiring from in-ring competition. One of the elements of Cena's iconic presentation that will be gone, however, is his trademark look. Cena will officially be ditching the jorts and cap for a suit, and this will be more in line with the Cena that is seen during media appearances. Next up, sad news as rest in peace CM Punk's dog Larry. I would like to offer our condolences to CM Punk and AJ Lee, as Punk has announced that their beloved dog Larry has passed away. Punk would post an emotional tribute via his Instagram page, and WWE superstars and fans have been quick to offer their condolences to the couple. A snippet from the tribute reads, "The grief we carry is the price we pay for unconditional love. Our little Larry crossed the rainbow bridge wrapped tightly in our arms. He was safe and happy, surrounded by love. We rescued Larry from poor Chicago in February of 2015 and he changed our lives. I could never in 1 million years find the words to properly express how much we loved him nor how much joy he brought us." This no doubt explains why both names were absent from TV on Raw this week, and Punk's Larry jacket at Survivor Series is certainly more poignant in hindsight. The jacket read Larry's dad. Next up, Roman Reigns changed everything. WrestleMania plans can change at a moment's notice, but we now know the original planned match for the world title. According to Self-Made, Roman Reigns' creative direction for the biggest show of the year changed, and this meant that he wanted all in on WWE rather than Hollywood. This year, Roman Reigns' whole plan at some point during the year changed. He decided, "I'm not actually all in on the Hollywood thing, I'm coming back to WWE. I want the championship, I want a belt, and basically, I want Cody's seat." Now, the report indicates that the original world title bout at WrestleMania was going to be Seth Rollins versus Sami Zayn. They scrapped that whole Sami Zayn stuff because Sami was originally going to be the guy to win the Royal Rumble in Saudi and face Seth Rollins for the championship. That was the long-term plan for that whole thing, that whole saga with the Vision. And the Zayn world title arc was clearly being set up on TV. Rollins' injury, as well as Reigns wanting a big match at WrestleMania, would have influenced this change. It's unclear what exactly WWE has planned for Zayn at WrestleMania, as he's currently in limbo on SmackDown and could certainly do with a clear creative direction. But has the Royal Rumble winner been revealed? Speaking of the WrestleMania report from Self-Made, the report claims that Roman Reigns is currently planned to win the Royal Rumble in January, and is currently set to defeat Cody Rhodes for the WWE title. Roman Reigns is going to win the Royal Rumble as a babyface. He's going to frame it as a redemption story, and is just going to beat Cody Rhodes and win the championship. Dave Meltzer also confirmed the plans on the Wrestling Observer Radio, and the plan currently is still to deliver Reigns versus Rhodes at WrestleMania 42. The whole thing when we come out of this match, the idea is we're supposed to know WrestleMania, which is Cody and Roman. Punk and Bron Breakker are the championship matches. This naturally brings up the question as to why WWE are delivering CM Punk versus Bron Breakker in early January on Raw. And it's possible that the match acts as match 1 in the series, but WWE giving the match away on free television, then expecting fans to invest in the rematch as a WrestleMania-worthy main event is a risky business move. And next up, John Cena Sr. doesn't want this wrestler retiring his son. Now, in a recent episode of the All Access podcast, John Cena Sr. weighed in on the speculation surrounding who should be John Cena's final ever WWE opponent, and now he's outright claimed that he doesn't believe it should be Gunther. Cena Sr. argued that Gunther doesn't need the rub. Gunther doesn't need the rub, and by the way, I'm not a fan of the whole on your way out you gotta push somebody over the top idea. You're supposed to pass the torch, but I don't know if that's written anywhere in professional wrestling. And John Cena Sr. feels that the 2025 retirement tour has already achieved the passing the torch goal, saying that Cena's rivalry with Cody Rhodes was more fitting as a legacy passing moment. Furthermore, Cena's defeat of Dominic Mysterio for the Intercontinental Championship and the subsequent title drop have also served to elevate newer and younger talent in Cena Sr.'s view. But he said that he would have preferred someone like Kurt Angle for Cena's final ever match, calling it an outstanding last match. It was clear that he doesn't think that the concept of an automatic rub for a rising star at Cena's finale is mandatory or written into wrestling's playbook. I really wish that Kurt Angle was able to get back in the ring because that would have been an outstanding last match for Cena and Angle. I say this all the time, I really truly believe that Baron Corbin should not have been Angle's opponent for his retirement match, it should have been Cena. We definitely couldn't agree more with that. Cena's last bout is set for December 13th at Saturday night's main event in Washington, D.C. Do you think WWE will go all the way with Gunther and have him win in Cena's final ever match? Or will they finally give the rub to LA Knight? Next up, the Big Show not done in the ring. A wrestling legend Paul White, aka The Big Show, last wrestled back on TV in 2023 and is taking a step back from pro wrestling due to an excess number of surgeries and injuries. Whilst many fans have ruled out a return to the ring for the former WWE champion, Big Show has confirmed that one more run is planned. Speaking to Not Sam, Big Show stated that he's had major surgery every year for the past 5 years and he recently underwent surgery on his back. Dude, I'm hoping it's just a week-by-week thing. I had a small back surgery done a couple of months ago. You play long enough, the bill comes due. I've had a major surgery every freaking year. For about the past 5 years, whether it's a knee surgery or a hip surgery, I feel like that old pickup truck. Like, okay, what's broken now? When it comes to his in-ring future, Big Show stated that he wants to have a full-time return in AEW and that he's still motivated to make this happen. We're still moving forward, there's progress being made. Everything I'm dealing with now is mostly soft tissue, getting that stuff to work. We'll get that back and we'll be in the ring. Trust me, I see the opportunity in AEW. I see the chances too. I have fun with the talent in the back to entertain the fans, the financial gains for being able to compete at a more full-time schedule. Yeah, believe me, I'm salivating over it 100%. Now, you really have to appreciate the Big Show's drive here, as a surgery every year would be enough to write most wrestlers off. But Big Show was insistent on finishing his career on a high. But you may have noticed the Big Show's legs during his most recent match in AEW as well as on the Jericho Cruise. They look completely out of line, but it's glad that he's got that fixed up now. Still, would you want to risk it though? Whatever the case, once Big Show's final AEW run comes to an end, he's virtually guaranteed to be inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame. It wouldn't come as a surprise to see him present at John Cena's Hall of Fame induction next year. Finally, this star will never win the world title. Our final story today takes a look at LA Knight, as two distinct reports have surfaced in the past 24 hours relating to his world title aspirations. According to Self-Made, WWE don't see him at the world title level. They don't like him like that. Yeah, they don't like him like that. You see a wrestler getting huge pops, moving tons of merch, and your question, and this is any company, right? Your question becomes, when are they going to get the ball? Why haven't they been given the ball? It's been years, they've been hot, so what's going on? A report continued by stating that a feud with CM Punk is planned, but he won't be winning the world title, and he won't be having a major match at WrestleMania 42 in April. Look, he's going to do some stuff with Punk, but he's obviously not going to win any of those. I mean, he's not going to win the title from Punk, and then he'll get scraps for WrestleMania. So it is what it is. If you look back to 2023, a lot of people wanted to count my demise a long time ago. They wanted to say, oh, this guy's going to be a flash in the pan, or this guy's going to be a flavor of the month. Here we go, 2-3 years strong, still running. Nothing has changed. The report was then corroborated by WrestleVotes via Fightful Select, as they stated that there doesn't appear to be any plans for LA Knight to win the world title, and they pointed out that he can rub people the wrong way backstage. This is extremely disappointing, as fans have invested all their time and effort into supporting LA Knight, and they hope that their efforts wouldn't be in vain. This is the type of attitude from WWE management that were present during the Vince McMahon era, as we saw time and time again wrestlers getting over on their own efforts, and WWE resent them for it. Now hopefully WWE eventually pivots on this, as surely they can't ignore the overwhelmingly positive crowd response forever, right? But there you have it folks, the wildest news stories and rumors you need to know. Be sure to leave your comments down below, and I'll see you next time with some more wrestling content.